What's up, guys? Okay, I said I was gonna do it, and I did it. I have started taking Unsealed Spellbook on Twisted Fate. So on Twisted Fate, it's super strong. It's so strong because I'm already building Lucidity boots on TF. So with Cosmic Insight, Lucidity Boots, and Unsealed Spellbook, Flash goes down to a 3-minute cooldown instead of a 5-minute cooldown. You know, I can flash probably about I don't even know how many more times I can flash in a game with this, but it's insane the amount of extra use that you get out of flash. Plus, also with Unsealed Spellbook on TF. Since I'm in mid lane, I can start out with whatever I want to start out with. This game I chose to start out with TP, and then I can switch over to Ignite or Exhaust, depending upon how the game's going, or whatever summoners I want to take. Maybe I'm going up against, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be going up against, but I have the ability to switch over, which is kind of the intended use of Unsealed Spellbook. That you can switch your summoner spells. That was technically the intention for it. It wasn't so that I could abuse the fact I had no I had such a low cooldown on my spells. That wasn't the intention for it, but that's what I use it for. But so I can actually use it for it. So yeah. Twisted Fate, pretty much he abuses this so much. You're gonna see me just flash all day on people, and I don't have ult chat on, but I'm pretty sure people were starting to get frustrated by the fact that my flash was up literally every 3 minutes, and that I could switch my summoner spells. Like, you don't realize how OP this keystone is until you have to play up against it or until you use it. So it's pretty insane. And it's not something that, like, you notice at the start of the game. Like, you know, you would notice, like, oh, Electrocute's doing so much damage, or Septimancy's giving him all these items, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. But this Unsealed Spellbook, this is such an... It's so underrated. It's so underrated. It's just insane. Here, almost kills Zed. He gets away, but I made my presence known. I wasn't able to adjust my room pages this game because it bugged out and wouldn't let me do that. Here I have to, I think, somewhere along the way, like I knew, okay, so Rengar ganks, I knew he was coming back around, so I'm kind of playing around that, but yeah, comes back in. I try dodging his stuff. It doesn't happen. I'm going to poke down. I want to stay for as long as possible so that way I can get my catalyst because I like building Rod. But yeah, I couldn't change my room page this game. And that really pissed me off because I think this game I have biscuits instead of a stopwatch, which is something I would have really appreciated. So I get back in lane, so TP back into lane, get my ult. Zed is running around trying to get out, and he wastes his flash, even though he knows I'm right over the wall. I don't know what he was doing. So I get a free kill off of that. Okay. Let me actually... Okay. So I get that. I know Rengar's in the river, so I'm trying to just zone him off Scuttle, just because Vision OP. And yeah, this is the start of a really, really good game for me. I flashed once to try to kill Zed before. But my flash is gonna be back up soon, and he's not gonna have flash. I have the ability to switch out TP when I go back to base next time, and I'm gonna be able to pick up an exhaust. And then I don't really need to build zoners this game because Zed is gonna get so far behind, but they're a full AD team, so it's gonna. So Graves comes in. Graves dies because he kind of pinged a little late. Wasn't really all that great, but it's whatever. It's whatever. But I do end up getting the kill. Raven shows up, he flashes. Nami thankfully saved me. She actually flashed to save me. And yeah, I've got magical footwear now. I've got I keep getting biscuits, which biscuits I probably mentioned it already. Biscuits is so good. For the fact that it's a minor keystone, minor rune, it's so good. So Zed shows up, Nami gets away, and Zed dies. So Vayne gets a double kill, which is great. Vayne's got 2 kills now. She's behind, but you know, 2 kills helps. Zed is 1 and 3. I don't really know if he knows what he's doing. I don't know, but we get some damage down on the tower, and yeah, Zed's just not good, to put it lightly. And yeah, I'm currently, like, pretty much anytime I'm doing anything, I'm trying to get, trying to play around my flash or play around, my ultimate. So the timers on the left-hand side of the screen aren't accurate. If you want timers on what I have or what keystone I have, you can look down here. You can see I have exhaust here, which it doesn't say. The thing says exhaust, but it's there's the TP icon, of course, because they didn't really update this. So I've got exhaust now. Because when Zed ults me, he does literally nothing, even with his ignite, and he dies. So yeah, that was a waste of his time. I'm gonna ult top lane, try to help this out here. Karma shields, Draven heals, so they're gonna get away, unfortunately. But I have my flash up, and yep, he's dead. I think that just came back up too. So yeah, I'm good to go. I got my Lucidity boots at this point now, and with magical footwear, I get to move a bit. I get to move. What is it? 5 units faster or something? I don't know. Or is it 10 units? Something? I don't know. I move faster, and my boots also cost less, which is nice. Yeah. I'm very tired. It's like 1 in the morning. I'm gonna have to wake up at like 8. Work. So I really shouldn't have been doing it, but I did. It's fine. So I know at this point I have such a huge advantage over Zed. I just gotta make sure that I don't use my stun when he has his ult up, and when I don't have my exhaust up. You can see I've got the exhaust up in 45 seconds. So I know pretty much just wait till that's up, and then yeah, I can kill him. If he doesn't even have his ult up, and he ends up just dying for it. Rengar shows up, I have exhaust up, so I'm fine. And yeah, I just kind of walk away. And Rengar's actually very, very low. So yeah, if I had a few more items, if I had just... I show up here, Karma's just gonna get away because she's fast. And yeah, I ended up wasting my ult for that. Which is upsetting, because now Nami has to sit mid lane. Not really something that she needs to be doing. But hey, you know, I'm 4-0-2. Zed's kind of keeping up with me farm, which isn't something that I really like. But he doesn't have my tower. I almost have his, but I'm not really ever pushing it. But yeah, Unsealed Spellbook. Coming in super handy. I wish it would keep track of how often you flash and whatnot, because that's a stat I'd like. I like to see how many times I use flash in this game alone, because I think it's an insane amount. So I've almost got my summer spells back up again. Actually, but the timers are really wrong. As I was able to flash before that timer said it was back up. Regardless, He came back up. I flashed on Zed and killed him because I've got Sheen and so yeah, people just no one respects the fact that your flash is up every 3 minutes. No one respects it. No one respects it at all. No one just respects that you have flash in general, which is, I guess, to be expected. Until you hit like, you know, master, no one really respects the fact that you have flash. I mean, I guess you kind of do it. I don't really see a lot of people do it. Yeah, I got Rod of Aegis, I've got Lich Rain. I'm gonna be building into Azonia's, but I really don't need it. I think I only end up using it once or twice this entire game. So I don't need it at all. Okay. Yeah, I'm just abusing the fact that I have Unsealed Spell. And that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, if you take this keystone, you just abuse the fact that you have it. And I mean, what is everyone taking on, like TF right now? What is it? Like Arcane Comet probably, right? Arcane Comet or Airy. Maybe Phase Rush, but I don't really see people taking Phase. So yeah. Arcane Comet is not really something that's all that useful in my opinion. Like it's good, but you could do better. Like, you know, if you had the old Thunderlords, that'd be fine. But we don't have that. So, you know, I feel like this is really good. And then I could say the same thing for my supports, my Thresh and Alistar. You know, normally you would be taking either Guardian or what is that? I don't know what the keystone is called. But the Aftershock, I think is what it's called. That would normally be what you're taking. And I mean, that's cool. Guardians, on them. And Aftershock is good for giving yourself resistances. But I could just have extra CDR on my flash and ignite and just flash ignite on people for the first 10-15 minutes of the game and then just switch over to exhaust, and then by then I have such a huge lead that it just doesn't matter anymore. I could just do that, you know, which, like I'm gonna say, I think is a ton better. You can see this game, I'm 8-0-3. I don't play mid lane that much, and while Twisted Fate is one of my main mid laners to play, this is my first time playing him on the preseason patch. And I probably play EF, I don't know, maybe once every 3 weeks, maybe. I just don't play mid lane that much. I play a lot of Phil in general. And yeah, I'm just going to be a very big supporter of Unsealed Spellbook. I'm gonna be a very big supporter of it, and it's not gonna get nerfed. It's not gonna get nerfed at all, and that's gonna be because people aren't using it. People aren't using it because people don't understand how good it is. I guess in higher tiers of play, it wouldn't be as good, as you do end up taking a gamble, because you're saying I'm going to snowball with this, but you know, if you're not in like Master Challenger, then take this. Just the whole game of League of Legends right now is all based on early game. It's all based on snowballing. It's harder for teams to make a comeback now, and it's just there's so much advantage to it. And even if you start to go behind, the fact that you have flash up more often means that you can make plays more often and capitalize on people's mistakes more often. Okay? So I think it's just really strong. I don't really know who else you would take this on. Like I said, pretty much anyone that wants to flash, anyone that wants to flash stun, flash engage, they're gonna be amazing. And if you can find a mid laner that likes to take this, that's just amazing. Because the reason is because you can switch your keystone, you can switch your summoner spells to whatever you want. On support, it's just literally I start with Ignite, and I switch to Exhaust as the game goes on, and I'm really just taking it so that my flash is on a super low cooldown. On mid lane, I generally like to start with TP, switch over to Ignite, because then I get a lot better ganks. And then switch over to Exhaust depending upon how the game's going, or maybe like Barrier or Heal or something like that. Something more defensive. But yeah. This thing's so just broken. And no one's using it. I haven't seen anyone use Unsealed Spellbook. I haven't seen a single person use Unsealed Spellbook but me. I don't know what the pros are doing right now, but I feel like I would have heard if all of them were running it, because no one else did. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out who else this works well on. I have to figure it out. I know it works well on Alistar, Thresh, and TF. This is, by the way, the only time I have to use Donius this entire game. I think this, or maybe I use it. Yeah. You can see that pretty much the game is over at this point. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. You can see, like, I die like twice. I skip ahead, but no, I'm 12, 2, and 6. Okay, 12, 2, and 6. I'm so far ahead that I built a Rabadons. I honestly couldn't remember what to even build on TF because I had been that. But yeah, I was just so far ahead. I wasn't ahead in farm, but I was, I was doing TF things. But yeah, Unsealed Spellbook. Really suggest you look into Keystone, guys. This is so broken. It is so broken in terms of getting you to snowball a game on the right chance. That is. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be taking it every game on Twisted Fate, taking it every game on Thresh, taking it every game on Alistar. I'm gonna start figuring out who else this works well with. Maybe I'm gonna start taking it on Kennen support, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Maybe I'm gonna start taking this on Malzahar. Maybe I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. But I can sure as hell tell you that this is the best aggressive keystone for those champs I named off, for TF, Alistar, and Thresh. This is the best keystone for them, hands down, if you want to snowball and win early. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think about the keystone. And yeah, see you on the next one.